physical Iowa team against a North Carolina State team with a little bit of craft and a little bit of guile, and we will see which one prevails here. Iowa was second seed in their bracket but suffered a surprise reverse in the first round to Colorado, and they would normally be favourites for this one. Certainly this morning they had a storming semi-final victory over Florida State. Very, very confident 29-0 win. North Carolina State, on the other hand, well, they made it past Howard by 12 points to 5, courtesy of some good work by that lady with the ball there in her hands, Campbell Kerr, among others. It will be Kerr who gets the ball underway. And it's fielded by Sienna Lewis of Iowa. And there you can see already Iowa strong into contact and strong at the start and strong stepping and getting away. And it's Layla Smiley who is going to go all the way to the line for the bowl finals first try. Just touches down in time. Despite the efforts of Campbell Kerr to check back, North Carolina State hit the front 27 seconds from kickoff to first score. Just too much pace. Just too much gas and a sterling effort to chase down, and I tell you what, she needed to touch down earlier than she did. And there are other days where hesitating like that could cost. Here's the conversion. It is Hayden Lilly who makes it 7-0. You can hear the North Carolina State fans undeterred by that early setback. But Iowa confirming their status as favourites going into this one. That is a nice deep restart, and that is a crunching hit by Kiana Shevling-Major. She was the star of that semi-final victory. She is a strong, hard-running lady. Ball comes out. There's an outside gap and an outside line to be taken. And she's still on. She's still going. Lily Smith, the offload came inside, and then just a bit of cohesion lost. It was knocked on. There was the possibility of advantage there, but they won't have it. Iowa get the scrum. Super break by Lily Smith for North Carolina State, but just couldn't find the support inside. But the danger is there. Iowa must remain concentrated. We have a break while Kiana Wilson-Rody ties her shoelaces. And we're ready to go. Shevling-Major with the ball in her hand. That's a good scrum, but wheeled around on the left-hand side, and Iowa get the penalty. Shevling-Major with the ball in hand. She's going to look, and a moment of indecision, but it's gone backwards, and it's a good counter ruck. Smith out to Kerr. Kerr, oh, just looking to get the offload away and couldn't free the hand, and the ball squirts out, and Iowa get another scrum. But North Carolina State will know now they can put pressure on the Iowa scrum.
We have ourselves a
Ball comes out of the scrum less than optimally, and Iowa need to reset. Shevling-Major takes it into midfield. Lewis. There's a bit of a gap on the outside. This is Lewis again. And she's surging inside. And she's surging all the way to the try line. Second try for Iowa. Sienna Lewis with it. And they just look a little too strong on their feet with the ball in hand. Hayden Lilly to convert to make it 14. in the air and comes back off the post, so it remains 12-0. Here's the try again, the ball offside, and Lewis steps inside and just surges through that gap. Good burst of acceleration and all the way to the posts. Excellent individual try, and Iowa looking comfortable. Another nice deep restart. Campbell Kerr with the ball, tackled by Shevling Major. The counter-ruck was good too, but it's a penalty. Playing the hands on the ground, excellent counter-ruck pressure from Iowa. Lewis to Lilly to Schmidt. Outside to McRae. McRae fends off and goes, and it's the third try. And Iowa are starting to run away with this one. Nice handling to McRae in a bit of space. Steps inside Smith, gives a handoff, and the cover inside was too slow from Naomi Gardner. It's 17-0. Hayden Lilly with the extras. And they're over as well. It's 19-0, and Iowa with a commanding lead now in this bowl final. The North Carolina State fans still in full voice. They are enjoying themselves. This restart is shorter and higher, and it has gone 10 meters, and they need to field this, North Carolina State, or they're going to be leaking another one. Just regather. There's a look at the blind side, but Iowa's defense is organized and back in position quickly. Ball comes out. Gardner. That's a good run by Gardner. Takes two to bring it down. They need to leave the ball alone there, Iowa. They'll be penalised for holding on the tackle. Kerr gets the ball on the outside. Has a chip ahead. She was brought down after she kicked ahead. We'll see if that counts as late. It does. Now that penalty should be down the pitch where the ball landed from the kick, not from where Kerr kicked it. Anyway, Wilson Rohde takes the ball in. Offloads to Ava Darling. Here's Kerr. Looking for the outside line. Fends off one. Going for the corner. Fends off another and makes it through. On the outside, makes it into the corner. And North Carolina, through Campbell Kerr, have got a try back right on the half-time. Great individual try. The tackle's a little bit limp. That one especially. An excellent handoff. And she's got the pace to get it home despite the attentions of Lewis. She will seek to convert her own try from here. This will be a cracking conversion if it goes over. Off to the right, but a glimmer of hope. Half-time, Iowa in command at 19-5, but North Carolina now know that they can breach this difficult Iowa defense. Let's see if they can do it a couple more times in the second half.
Consistency on three. 1, 2, 3. We are having a rugby tour in Newcastle, England with the All-Americans from NCR, and we're having an incredible time. So these tours are so incredibly important for our All-Americans because they get to up their skills by having coaches that they don't normally work with, teach them new skills, new drills, new ways to apply their points of difference in the game. They get to experience a new culture out here, new foods. I'm sure most of them haven't had beans on toast ever, and they're definitely experiencing that here, but they're also getting a chance to watch players that they look up to playing in the Women's Rugby World Cup here in England, which is incredibly important for them to see these people, because if you could see it, you can be it, and we are so happy that our athletes can see the Eagles, and I know they also want to be the Eagles, so this is amazing.
Welcome back to the second half. Iowa in command, at 19-7 ahead. But North Carolina just notching a try on the halftime hooter, giving us an idea that they might not be completely out of this one. Whoever scores the next try will make a significant statement in this game. Wilson Roddy, Shevling Major manages to recover the restart at the contest. Shoulder out wide to the left, and not too effectively. Lewis. That's a good pass. Well, Shevling Major. The bounce pass. And the inside pop to Odas, but that's a great tackle and a penalty. Excellent work by the North Carolina State defence. It was Ava Childress who got her hands over the ball and over the player and onto the ball. And here's a run from Kerner Wilson Rhodey. Offloads to Gardner. Gardner finds Darling. Brought down just outside the Iowa 22. Gardner again. To Nabel. Nabel. Took a while to bring her down as well. Fourth phase. Gardner. She's been involved in everything. She was involved in so much that was good in that move, and then she just dropped the ball at the crucial moment as it came back to her. But North Carolina not giving up yet. Shevling Major with the feed, good shove from North Carolina State. Lewis possibly went the wrong way, but she stayed on her feet and made the best of a bad moment. That's a great tackle by Kerr, crunching tackle. All well retained. Shevling Major in midfield. Opts to go herself. Puts her tackler down on the ground. Gets the ball nice and clear, and the tackler is penalised for not rolling away. This is a well-contested ball final, this one. Shevling Major. Poor pass. Lillis took her hand away from the ball at the crucial moment. McRae scored a superb individual first half try. Ball comes back inside. Out wide Lewis. And here's a clean break. Here's a clean break. All on the outside, and she's going to go all the way here. It's Lauren Odas who's going to go away from 70 metres out, and it's going to go under the posts for what surely is a try that puts one of Iowa's hands on this bowl. Good continuity, and she just had too much pace for the covering Kerner Wilson Rhodey. And metres clear under the posts. Hayden Lilly with the extras. Over they go. That's 26 points to 5 in North Carolina. Not only need to find tries, they need to find converted tries. 3 converted tries would take this game to extra time, and they need to get the first one of those as soon as possible, as time now is very much starting to run out. Hayden Lilly with the restart. Fielded by Kerr, who likes a chip and chase. She's got Shevling Major running back with it, needs to secure it, falls on it, doesn't clean it, just cleaned it up on the ground. Got away with that one. A counter ruck here. And there is a knock on, they force the knock on. A quick scrum. Just need a quick try here. North Carolina State. Great chase down, great contest, great foot race contest between Shevling Major and Kerr. Two of the stars from their respective sides in this tournament so far. Darling gets the ball out. Went past Campbell Kerr to Ava Childress, who's brought down in midfield. Here's Wilson Rohde. Always hard to bring down. She's got her hands free. She can get the offload. Just trying to do perhaps a little bit too much with the ball in hand. Eagles tries. Gets to Nebel. Nebel going towards the corner. Eagles driving her on. Darling around the side. To a couple of metres out here. There's a good counter ruck. And there's an injury, but Kerr is through, and Kerr's going to score, and she's fighting her way to get under the post and does so. And North Carolina State do have their try. It looked as though from that counteract that Julia Eagles hit the ground in some fairly significant pain. Almost looked as though Campbell Kerr had taken the ball dead with that one, but not the case. The conversion from Ava Childress needs to go. Doesn't quite. And at 26 points to 10 with a minute on the clock, Iowa, you have to say, look home and hosed. Campbell Kerr puts the restart nice and deep. And that's McRae, who bounces out of one tackle and drives her way up to just outside the Iowa 22. The ball is out. Lewis tidies it up. Shevling Major goes on a run. Hands it off. Ball comes out left, it's knocked on. And well, there was the potential for advantage there, but it wasn't allowed to go, and North Carolina State will have a scrum just outside the Iowa 22. Seconds, the final seconds of the game ticking down. Iowa's is the bowl. Can North Carolina State make trouble the scoreboard operators one more time before the end of the match? Scrum is solid. Ball goes out. Kerr switches. It's a good line. Oof. Thumping tackle from Shevling Major. Puts that wide. Kerr fends off. Gets the ball away. And there's a run inside from Nebel. Ball comes out wide to Eve Codell. She steps inside, is well tackled. Good continuity here from North Carolina State. Darling goes a run, goes on the outside. Darling's going for the line. They will get the game's final try. 26-15. They've given the fans, who have been raucous all game, something to cheer about. It's in a losing cause, but North Carolina State save a little bit of face. 26-15 with the conversion still to come, and it will be the final kick of this bowl final, which Iowa have won. Kick low and left, and there's the final whistle. Congratulations to Iowa, they're the bowl champions. A 26-15 victory over a spirited North Carolina State side. Join us in a few minutes for the Shield playoffs.
We are having a rugby tour in Newcastle, England with the All-Americans from NCR, and we're having an incredible time.